अस्सलाम वालेकुम। औज़ुबिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। Now we will start Surah number 41, which is Surah Fussilat, and is translated as expounded. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Hameen. A revelation from Allah, most gracious, most merciful. A book whereof the verses are explained in detail, a Quran in Arabic for people who understand, giving good news and admonition, yet most of them turn away, and so they hear not. They say, our hearts are under veils, concealed from that to which you invite us, and in our ears is a deafness, and between us and you is a screen. So do you what you will, for us we shall do what we will. मतलब लोग खुद कहते हैं कि भाई हमारे दिलों पे तो पर्दे हैं, तुम्हें जो करना है करो, हमें जो कर रहे हैं हमें मजीद ना अल्लाह ताला के साइंस दिखा के हमारा दिमाग खराब ना करो। May Allah forgive us. Say you, I am but a man like you. It is revealed to me by inspiration that your God is one God. So stand true to him and ask for his forgiveness. And woe to Allah who join gods with Allah. Those who pay not zakat and who even deny the hereafter. For those who believe and work righteous, those who pay not zakah and who even deny the hereafter. For those who believe and work deeds of righteousness is a reward that will never fail. Say it is that you deny him who created the earth in 2 days. And do you join equals with him? He is the Lord of all the worlds. He set on earth mountains standing firm high above it, and bestowed blessings on the earth, and measured therein all things to give them nourishment in due proportion, in 4 days, in accordance with the needs of those who seek sustenance. Moreover, he comprehended in his design the sky, and it had been as smoke. He said to it and to the earth, come you together, willingly or unwillingly. They said, we do come together in willing obedience. So he completed them as 7 firmaments in 2 days, and he assigned to each heaven its duty and command. And we adorned the lower heavens with lights and provided it with guard. Such is the degree of him, the exalted in might, full of knowledge. But if they turn away, say you, I have warned you of a stunning punishment, as of thunder and lightning, like that which overtook the Ad and Samud. Behold, the messengers came to them from before them and behind them, preaching, serve none but Allah. They said, if your Lord had so pleased, he would certainly have sent down angels to preach. Now we reject your mission. भाई अगर अल्लाह ताला हमें हिदायत देना चाहता तो वो आसमान से फरिश्ते भेज देता, और हम तो तुम्हारी बात नहीं मानेंगे. And the Ad behaved arrogantly through the land against all truth and reason, and said, who is superior to us in strength? What? Did they not see that Allah who created them was superior to them in strength? But they continued to reject our signs. So we sent against them a furious wind through days of disaster, that we might give them a taste of a torment of humiliation in this life. But the penalty of hereafter will be more humiliating still, and they will find no help. As to Samud, we gave them guidance, but they preferred blindness of heart to guidance. So the humiliating punishment of thunderbolt seized them because of what they had earned. But we delivered those who believed and practiced righteousness. On the day that the enemies of Allah will be gathered together to the fire, they will be marched in ranks. At length, when they reach the fire, their hearing, their sight, and their skins will bear witness against them, as to all their deeds. They will say to their skins, why do you bear witness against us? भाई तुम तो हमारी खाल हो, तुम हमारे खिलाफ क्यों गवाही दे रहे हो? They will say, Allah has given us speech. Allah has given us speech. He who gives speech to everything. He created you in the first instance, and unto him were you to return. You did not seek to hide yourselves, lest your hearing, your sight, and your skins should bear witness against you. But did you think that Allah knew not many of things that you used to do? But this thought of yours which you did entertain concerning your Lord has brought you to destruction. and now have you become of those utterly lost. If then they have patience, the fire will even then be a home for them. And if they beg to be received into favor, they will not then be received. अब देखिए ये ना बड़ी सख्त आयत है और बड़ा दिल दहलाने वाली आयत है। आयत कह रही है भाई जो लोग जहन्नुमी होंगे, अगर वो जहन्नुम में पेशेंस से रहेंगे ना, या अल्लाह ताला से माफिया मांगते रहेंगे, इधर वे उन पे कुछ नहीं होगा, वो उस वक्त तो अजाब ही अजाब है। May Allah protect us from the punishment of hell. And we have destined for them intimate companions of like nature, who made alluring to them what was before them and behind them. And the sentence against them, against the previous generations of jinns and men who have passed away, is against them too, is set against them too, for they are utterly lost. The unbelievers say, listen not to this Quran, but make noise in the midst of its reading, that you may gain the upper hand. But we will certainly give the unbelievers a taste of a severe chastisement, and we will requite them for the worst of their deeds. Such is the requital of the enemies of Allah. The fire therein will be for them the eternal home. A fit requital for what? A fit requital for that they were wont to reject our signs. And the unbelievers will say, our Lord, show us those among jinns and men who misled us. We shall crush them beneath our feet so that they become vilest before all. In the case of those who say, our Lord is Allah, in the case of those who say, our Lord is Allah, and further stand straight and steadfast, the angels descend on them from time to time. Do not fear, they suggest, nor grieve, but receive the glad tidings of the garden of bliss, that which you were promised. We are your protectors in this life and in the hereafter. Therein shall you have all that your souls shall desire. Therein shall you have all that you ask for. A hospital gift from one oft forgiving, most merciful. Who is better in speech than one who calls men to Allah, works righteousness, and says, I am of those who submit to in Islam. Nor can goodness and evil be equal. Repel evil with what is better. Then will be between whom and you was hatred become as it were your friend and intimate. And no one will be granted such goodness except those who exercise patience and self-restraint, but the persons of greatest good fortune. And if at any time an incitement to discord is made to you by the Satan, seek refuge in Allah. May Allah protect us from the whispering of Satan. He is the one who hears and knows all things. Among his signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Prostrate not before the sun and the moon, but worship Allah who created them. If it is Him you wish to serve. But if the unbelievers are arrogant, no matter. For in the presence of your Lord are those who celebrate His praises by night and by day, and they never flag nor feel themselves above it. And among His signs is this: you see the earth barren and desolate, but when we send down rain to it, it is stirred to life and yields increase truly. He who gave life to the dead earth can surely give life to men who are dead, for He has power over all things. Those who prevent the truth in our signs are not hidden from us. Which is better? He that is cast into the fire, or that he comes safe through on the day of judgment. भाई बेहतर कौन है, वो बंदा जो जहन्नुम में चला जाए या जो सेफली जन्नत में आ जाए. Do that, but you will surely He sees clearly all that you do. Those who reject the message when it comes to them are not hidden from us, and indeed it is a book of exalted power. No falsehood can approach it from the front or rear. It is sent down by one full of wisdom worthy of all praise. देखिए बात है कि अल्लाह ताला ने ये कुरान को रिवील किया है और अल्लाह ताला कह रहा है कि नो फॉल्सहुड कैन अप्रोच हिम फ्रॉम फ्रंट और रियर. by it is sent down by one full of wisdom worthy of praise. मतलब फॉल्सहुड कुरान को रीच नहीं कर सकता. अब मैं इससे ये इन्फर कर रहा हूँ भाई अगर हम भी कुरान पढ़ते रहें तो हम भी शायद फॉल्सहुड से बच जाएं. Nothing is said to you that was not said to the messengers before you, that your Lord has at his command all forgiveness as well as a most grievous chastisement. भाई अल्लाह ताला के पास सबसे ज़्यादा मर्सी भी है लेकिन सबसे सख्त सज़ा भी है. Had we sent this as a language had we sent this as a Quran in a language other than Arabic, they would have said, why are not its verses explained in detail? What? A book not in Arabic and a messenger in Arab? Say, it is a guide and a healing to those who believe and for those who believe not. There is a deafness in their ears and it is blindness in their eyes. They are as it were being called from a place far distance. We certainly gave Moses the book aforetime, but disputes arose therein. Had it not been for a word that went forth before from your Lord, their differences would have been settled between them, but they remained in suspicious, disquieting doubt thereon. Whoever works righteousness benefits his own soul, whoever works evil, it is against his own soul. Nor is your Lord ever unjust in the least to his servants. To him is referred the knowledge of the hour of judgment. He knows all. No fruits comes out of its sheath, nor does a female conceive within her womb, nor bring forth young, but by his knowledge. That day, the day that Allah will propound to them the question, where are the partners you attributed to me? They will say, we do assure you not one of us can bear witness. The deities they used to invoke aforetime will leave them in the lurch, and they will perceive that they have no way to escape. Man does not weary of asking for good things, but if ill touches him, he gives up all hope and is lost in despair. When we give him a taste of some mercy from ourselves after some adversity has touched him, he is sure to say, this is due to my merit. I think not that the hour of judgment will ever be established. But if I am brought back to my Lord, I have much good stored in his sight. But we will show the unbelievers the truth of all that they did, and we shall give them the taste of severe chastisement. When we bestow favors on man, he turns away and makes himself remote on his side, instead of coming to us. And when evil seizes him, he comes full of prolonged prayer. Say, do you see if the revelation is really from Allah, and yet do you reject it? Who is more astray than one who is in a schism far from any purpose? Soon will we show them our signs in the furthest regions of the earth and in their own souls until it becomes manifest to them that this is the truth. Is it not enough that your Lord does witness all things? Indeed, are they in doubt concerning the meeting with their Lord? Indeed, it is He that does encompass all things. यहाँ पे हमारी सूरह फुसिलत ख़त्म हो गई. If we briefly recall its topics, इसमें अल्लाह ताला ने क्रिएशन ऑफ कायनात के बारे में ब्रीफली बताया. उसके बाद जन्नत और जहन्नुम की बात आई, जहन्नुम से डराया गया. उसके बाद कौमों की बात आई और उनको किस तरह डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया गया क्योंकि वो नहीं अल्लाह ताला की आयात में मानते थे. उसके बाद फिर आया कि जब अल्लाह ताला किसी पे मर्सी करता है तो वो अल्लाह ताला से दूर हो जाता है, लेकिन जब उस पर कोई तकलीफ़ आती है तो वो तो कहता है भाई अल्लाह मुझे बचा. लेकिन जब खुशी आती है बोलता है भाई मेरा दिमाग बहुत तेज़ है, मैं बहुत ताकतवर हूँ, मेरा मेरिट बहुत अच्छा है. और फिर एंड दी एंड एक बड़ी ना वो आयत आई जो मेरे दिल के बड़ी करीब है. मे अल्लाह मेक अस फ्रॉम दोज हु कैन अंडरस्टैंड दिस आयत एंड understand his signs so that we will be rightly guided. वो आयत मैं दोबारा पढ़ता हूँ आपके सामने. Soon will we show them our signs in the furthest regions of the earth and in their own souls until it becomes manifest to them that this is the truth. हम इनको regions of the earth दूर तरीन रीजन्स ऑफ द अर्थ, उनकी अपनी सोल्स में, अपने आप में दिखाएंगे कि ये सच है। और क्या ये काफ़ी नहीं है कि अल्लाह ताला गवाही दे रहा है ये सच है? May Allah make us from those who can understand and realize the truth and then firmly stand on it. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.